Elon Musk is once again raising alarms, this time about a potential event with global implications. According to him, Betelgeuse, one of the largest stars in our galaxy, is on the verge of exploding. Even more astonishing is Musk's claim that this cosmic event could occur in just 2 weeks. He warns that the effects of the explosion might be felt much closer to home than previously believed, particularly in regions like New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. While scientists have been monitoring Betelgeuse for years, Musk's specific timeline has sparked new intrigue. Could this truly be the moment when a star of such magnitude goes supernova, and if so, how might it change our world? Musk has always had a knack for stirring headlines, but his latest claim has ignited global curiosity about the possibility of a stellar explosion impacting parts of the northeastern United States. Betelgeuse, the star in question, is a red supergiant that has fascinated scientists for decades. Located in the Orion constellation, Betelgeuse marks the hunter's shoulder and is one of the brightest stars visible to the naked eye. Despite its serene appearance, it's a behemoth approximately 700 times larger than our Sun. According to Musk, this immense star may soon become the center of one of the most breathtaking astronomical phenomena, a supernova. Musk's prediction isn't entirely unfounded. Within the scientific community, discussions about Betelgeuse's instability have been ongoing. This red supergiant has exhibited unusual behavior, such as erratic dimming and brightening cycles that have puzzled astronomers. A particularly notable event occurred between late 2019 and early 2020 when Betelgeuse dimmed dramatically, becoming noticeably fainter to the naked eye. This stirred speculation that the star might be entering its final phase of life. Given Betelgeuse's age and mass, it has long been a strong candidate for a supernova. Still, no one anticipated a definitive timeline until Musk's recent statement. His claim that Betelgeuse will explode in just 2 weeks has transformed what was once an open-ended mystery into a dramatic countdown. The statement has even found cautious support among some scientists, further fueling interest. Notably, renowned theoretical physicist Michio Kaku has weighed in, suggesting the star may indeed be nearing the end, though he remains skeptical about any direct consequences for Earth. So, what exactly happens when a star like Betelgeuse goes supernova? In essence, it marks the catastrophic death of a massive star. When such a star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it can no longer counteract the inward pull of gravity, resulting in a core collapse. This collapse triggers an explosion so intense that it can briefly outshine entire galaxies. If Betelgeuse does explode, the light could rival that of the full moon and might even be visible during the day. While this would be an awe-inspiring sight, Musk's warnings introduce a more sobering perspective. He suggests that the explosion could emit radiation powerful enough to affect regions of Earth, particularly in the northeastern U.S. He claims that gamma rays and cosmic rays, both forms of high-energy radiation, could travel through space and interfere with Earth's atmosphere, potentially disrupting satellites, electrical grids, and even posing health risks to people exposed to increased radiation. Though this scenario sounds like something out of science fiction, Betelgeuse is located about 640 light-years away, a distance that most scientists believe is sufficient to protect Earth from catastrophic effects. Nevertheless, Musk's statements have sparked debate. Betelgeuse holds immense scientific value not just because of its potential explosion, but also due to its position in the Orion constellation, a constellation steeped in mythology and central to human stargazing traditions. Betelgeuse's size and visibility make it an ideal subject for studying the life cycles of stars. Unlike our Sun, which will quietly fade over billions of years, supergiants like Betelgeuse live fast and die young on a cosmic scale. It's already reached the end of its life, with a supernova expected someday. The real mystery has always been when. The dimming event of 2019 and its reversal in 2020 deepened this question, fueling both hope and skepticism among scientists. While many believe the fluctuations in Betelgeuse's brightness are part of normal behavior, others suspect they could indicate an imminent collapse. Predicting a supernova's exact timing is extremely difficult, and it's entirely possible that the star could explode tomorrow or continue burning for another 100,000 years. However, Musk's confidence suggests he may have access to data or observations not yet public. He doesn't view this as a random occurrence, but rather as a sign that we are on the edge of witnessing a major astronomical event. If Musk is correct, The coming 2 weeks could reveal dramatic changes. Betelgeuse might continue fluctuating in brightness before ultimately exploding. Should that happen, the supernova could be visible for weeks or even months, becoming one of the brightest objects in the night sky and potentially outshining the moon. This celestial show, while magnificent, could also bring consequences, particularly if radiation levels spike. A supernova doesn't only emit light, it also releases intense energy. Among the most dangerous emissions are gamma rays, extremely high-energy waves that can disrupt Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere. If powerful enough, these rays could affect satellite communications, GPS systems, and even electricity grids. A strong burst of gamma radiation could temporarily knock out key technologies. Still, Musk's warning that areas like New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey could be devastated seems more dramatic than most scientists deem likely. That said, his claim has drawn widespread attention. Despite the dramatic language, the prevailing view among astrophysicists is that while Betelgeuse's explosion will be a once-in-a-lifetime event, it won't endanger life on Earth. Thanks to the star's distance from us, most of the harmful radiation will weaken long before it arrives. Nonetheless, there may still be effects worth noting. Even if we escape the worst-case outcomes, satellite systems orbiting Earth are particularly vulnerable. If they malfunction, communication, navigation, and weather forecasting could be disrupted. Many modern systems, including financial transactions and transportation, rely heavily on this satellite infrastructure. A sudden surge of cosmic radiation could bring unanticipated technological challenges. We also need to consider cosmic rays, high-energy particles released during a supernova. Although Earth's magnetic field deflects most of them, a few could reach our atmosphere and surface. This might result in slightly elevated radiation levels, especially for people frequently exposed to high altitudes, such as pilots or astronauts. While unlikely to cause immediate harm, prolonged exposure could raise long-term health concerns, including increased cancer risks. It's important to acknowledge that not all experts agree on the potential impact of Betelgeuse's explosion. While some take Musk's claims seriously, others remain skeptical. Most scientists emphasize that the star's current behavior, while unusual, doesn't definitively signal an imminent explosion. Moreover, the majority of them believe that, even if Betelgeuse goes supernova, Earth will be far enough away to remain largely unaffected. If Betelgeuse does explode, though, the scientific opportunity would be immense. Observing a supernova in real time from such a relatively close distance could provide a trove of valuable data. It would allow researchers to better understand the life cycle of massive stars and refine existing models of stellar evolution. The data collected could also shed light on how supernovae contribute to the formation of new stars and the distribution of elements in the universe. As the date Musk predicts draws nearer, telescopes across the globe are being trained on Betelgeuse. Scientists are eager not only to verify Musk's claims but also to gain insight into one of the universe's most dramatic events. If the explosion does occur, it will mark a turning point in our understanding of stellar death and cosmic processes. Betelgeuse could become the most studied supernova in human history, opening new frontiers in astronomy and space science. So what might Betelgeuse's explosion ultimately mean for us? First, it would be a breathtaking astronomical display, something that could be seen in broad daylight, dazzling observers for weeks. Second, it might cause temporary disturbances in Earth's technology. Third, and perhaps most importantly, it would offer an unprecedented chance for scientific discovery. And while Musk's dire warnings may not fully align with mainstream scientific consensus, they've sparked a global conversation. Regardless of whether you believe Musk's timeline, the excitement around Betelgeuse is real. Humanity may soon witness a stellar phenomenon that hasn't been observed in modern history. Even if the explosion doesn't happen in 2 weeks, the mystery and beauty of Betelgeuse continue to remind us of how dynamic and awe-inspiring the universe truly is.